Good morning to you once again. This is Mr. Moses, still continuing. Last time we looked at different aspects or in terms of branches concerning geography, and we looked at geographical or geomorphology, and we understood different criteria that may be needed in geomorphology. At this time round, we are going to be looking at a new thing known as the scope of physical geography. When you look at this thing about the scope of geography, we are going to be seeing mainly how man and environment relationship, due to which it has developed due to a vast scope. We are going to see how humans are greatly influenced by their physical environment, and how we study about, or how geography study provides an insight by the essential, fundamental, and cultural patterns of the world. So there you're mainly going to be looking at the interaction between the environment, between man and environment. We are going to be seeing how the two can relate. In other words, what do people tend to do in terms of areas or in an area, or due to what we call climatic change or changes, or what we can term as variations concerning in specific region or areas. So the first thing we are saying that they are saying the scope and the content of physical geography has undergone a change during the last few decades. They are saying that for which the factors have been very many, or have been mainly responsible. We are going to be seeing the factors that have forced these people or the content of physical geography to undergo a sea change during the last few decades. They are saying that geographers are putting a lot of efforts in order to develop physical geography as a use and meaningful to humans, as they provide that it can be brought closer to humans to enhance its relevance. We are seeing that people or geographers are doing what it takes. In others, they are giving in their time to develop physical geography and embracing the use and the meaningful, or exposing the use or the relationship between the environment and also the people living within the environment. They are saying that there has been a large scale increase in the different natural hazards, for instance, droughts, floods, earthquakes, and also cyclones, which have been a major thing of a major concern, which has helped researchers to come up with different information concerning the physical environment and how man has been living in those areas in terms of relationship. How has he been conducting himself? The other thing they are saying that there has been the introduction of many methods and technology for bringing greater precision in measuring various processes, for instance, geomorphology, climatology, ocean geography, and very many things there. They are saying that these have helped, or these have resulted for different phenomena, and has made geography a more meaningful discipline. They are saying that people have started actually adopting the use of calculations, methods, and other techniques in order to develop geography as a subject, or to develop physical geography as a subject in various processes. For instance, geomorphology, they are talking about climatology, and also ocean geography. So the other thing also we can talk about there is all about the addition of new dimensions, such as the introduction of the biosphere, ecosphere, hydrosphere, plectocnism. Then they are also talking about information that has been gathered or has been collected by studying about lithosphere, biosphere, and ecosystem. So these have enabled geography as a discipline to become more broad. In other words, it is enriched in information depending on various aspects. When we move on, they are saying that there has been a growing emphasis on the spatial or microspatial and temperate scale in the places of the microspatial and temperate scales in the study of the environment process. This has made our findings, or this has made their findings more accurate and enable the physical geography to serve the social cause in better ways. When you look at the temperate scale, then or the temporal scale, and then the microspatial analysis. So people have gone ahead to carry out environmental study and develop different ideologies, or develop different research, or come up with new information after studying how the environment can relate with the human being. So in other words, it has enabled the discipline or the subject to have more, or to become more broad based on the research that is made depending to various sectors. Then the other thing they're saying that like the area has concentration on micro scale, both in spatial and the temporal analysis. They are saying now there is a shift towards the micro level studies. This has been as due to the findings when more accurate and makes geography as a more relevant subject and understanding. They are saying that the other time they are saying that the more concentration on micro scale, in other words, concentration on a subject as a discipline in large, or what I can term as depending or putting much emphasis in only one discipline to carry out research and find out how things tend to be running. This has also favored the growth and development of a subject in terms of physical geography. They are talking about the development of a subject of all the world. They are saying that improvement in the techniques of fieldwork, laboratory, and other measurement techniques. A lot of the scope has been generated in form of instruments, measurements, and other things in terms of the morphological data correction. So the existence of very many equipments that are being used in terms of fieldwork, talk about laboratory in obtaining information from a field. It has enabled the subject to develop wide. The other thing they're talking about that the discipline, like the services, environment management, disaster management, planning, tourism. These have also enabled the subject to develop. People who depend on it for various information in terms of physical geography. People go in there to carry out research depending on how the environment tends to be looking like. For instance, we have talked about the armed service, then you have talked about the environmental management, we have talked about the water resource, we have talked about the disaster management. These people actually use the data obtained from the physical environment or physical geography, making the scope of geography or physical geography to be of great importance. When you move below, you have one of the sample questions there saying what type of a shift is there in the scope of physical geography study. That's, I think, what we are looking at last time. When we move on, we are going to be seeing next time that we are going to be looking at the recent trends in physical geography. In other words, how has geography as a subject been transversing from one level to another level, or what has made geography as a subject or physical geography to be a pronounced subject or a recognized subject. With those few words, I beg to stop here, where we shall be picking up from next time. For now, I beg to submit.